morning. It is Monday, September 8th. We are at the trailhead
Just outside of Monson at Main Highway
15, I think.
15,
Yeah.
I believe.
We spent the night here. After we left Shaw's, we came here and settled in, spent the night. The road was quiet last night, but good grief, this morning it's been very, very busy. But the trail goes this way. That is the start of the 100-mile wilderness, which we'll be going into either Thursday or Friday and getting going. But we're waiting on a shuttle driver. We're going to shuttle down to Caratunk and hike back up here. It'll be a 3-day trip, 2 nights, and we'll be back here, and then we'll get set up to finish it, because once you do the 100-mile wilderness, you come out at Baxter and you are pretty much ready to summit Katahdin. So yep, we're waiting on a shuttle driver, and we will be hitting the trail. Gonna go down and meet Coach. All right, ta-ta for now.
All right, so had a little mix up this morning with our shuttle. He was told to go to where we're going to be dropped off to pick us up, and so anyway, we got it all straightened out. We're here at Pleasant Pond Road trailhead. We got dropped off here by shuttle driver from Shaw's, and we're skipping forward 6 miles where we can get back with our hiking partner Coach, who's hiking toward us right now, and we're going to meet up with him at the Pleasant Pond Lean-To. So anyway, we are getting ready to start hiking over to the Lean-To ourselves, but we're real close, and Coach is going to be behind us. We're going to wait for him there. So anyway, that's what's happening. We got a little 6 mile piece we're going to skip, but we're going to come back after we finish Katahdin and we'll day hike it. So we'll catch it before we get out of Maine and finish that up. But sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. This is one of those days, so we're just taking it as it comes and get ready to walk over towards the Pleasant Pond Lean-To. We'll keep you informed. Talk to you soon. All right, so we're just getting ready to leave the Pleasant Pond trailhead parking. Here's the trail right here. We're gonna walk just a short distance, a couple tenths of a mile. We'll be at the Pleasant Pond Lean-To, and we're gonna wait on Coach there. So yeah, the reason we're doing this way is because our shuttle this morning our shuttle driver got confused and was sent to the wrong trailhead. He was sent to where we were going to be dropped off, which was 5.5 mile trail miles from here. It's a long story, but he went to our drop-off point to pick us up, so he had to drive all the way back to the other end and grab us. So we're like an hour and a half, 2 hours behind schedule. So that being said, we decided to shuttle to this point, which is 6 miles from where we wanted to start, basically, and we're going to come back and do that after we finish the hike. So we're going to wait up here for Coach and reconnect with him at the Pleasant Pond Lean-To. So we're just walking a short distance, and then we're going to be waiting for a while. He's probably still got 3 or 4 miles to go to get to us. So anyway, we're just making it all work out. So we'll keep y'all posted. All right, here we are at the Pleasant Pond shelter. We've walked .2 from where we got dropped off a minute ago and we're waiting on Coach here. But to give you the backstory, we were set up to be picked up at Main Highway 15 just outside of Monson.
We camped last night.
Where we boondocked. You saw that earlier this morning when we did a video. So that's where we stayed last night, and we were set up to be shuttled from there back down to 201 Trailhead. And the shuttle driver got it backwards somehow, the instructions, and went to our supposed drop-off point, 201, to pick us up, and of course we were at the other end. So that was about an hour drive between the two. So he had to drive all the way back up to where we were and pick us up and bring us back down here. So we're hiking with a friend that we've made on trail, Coach, as you've seen in the last few videos, and we were to meet with him at 201 Trailhead this morning at about probably about 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Well, that pushed everything out of whack. So what Coach did is he went ahead out to the trailhead that we were supposed to meet at this morning at 201 and started hiking toward this lean-to where we are, and we got dropped off about 5.5 miles northbound of him, which is where we are right now, waiting on him to get here. So we're gonna miss the 6 miles that he's hiking right now, but we're gonna come back and do it after we finish the hike at Katahdin. So we'll come back and do a day hike here after we finish. So anyway, that's kind of an update on what's going on. So we're hanging out here at the Pleasant Pond Lean-To, and we'll probably be here for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before Coach gets here. So we've got a lot of time to sit and rest. So we'll be waiting on him here. Everything's gonna be fine. We're trying to get back on track though. All right, check in later.
See you down the trail. All right, we made it to the top of Pleasant Pond Mountain, and it was a nice little up. It wasn't, all the ups are hard for me, but as ups go, it was not too bad. But we've got just a slab here. There's not really any views. We had some views down a little lower. And here comes Flo. Beautiful day.
So we are still about 3 miles away maybe from where we were going to look at camping, and should be there around, we're thinking by 6 at the latest. We got to grab some water right before we get there. Let me get down from here. Got to make my way down this little drop with one hand. So we've had a tiny view or two there we showed you early on, but mostly been like this in the woods hiking today. Temperatures are in the low 60s. It's very nice hiking weather. We've been blessed with a lot of good weather. So after the snafu with the shuttle driver this morning, and we're going to be back on track, so everything's working out fine. And we got another hiker that we've been hiking around the last couple of days that's hiking with us right now. He's up there in front with Coach. I'm in the back and Trickle's right in front of me. So his name's Deuce and a Half, and he's a veteran. So we enjoyed getting to know him. He crossed the river with us yesterday, and we all went out to eat a big lunch together, which I sure will have shown you pictures by now in the previous video. But anyhow, we're making pretty good time. The trail's been pretty nice today overall. Had some climbs and some downs and some level, all three things, and it's all been pretty reasonable. Nothing too treacherous or technical that we couldn't handle it without too much ado. So we're on to try to get to this campsite here in a bit. But we'll keep you posted as we go, but that's it for now. We'll check in later.
Okay, we just stopped and got water at a little brook. It had some good water in it. We're on our way. We got about 0.3 to get to I guess you'd call it a stealth site, a dispersed site at 2058.7 mile mark. And it's just one we read about in the comments on Far Out. And it said it had room for 2 or 3 tents. So we got 3 tents. So we're hoping we can set them up. We've got Coach with us, of course, and then Deuce, who was with us yesterday, who we did the canoe ride with him and then went and ate lunch together. So he's hanging with us and we're having a good time. It's so yeah, it's been a 12-mile day total. I mean, not really for us, but 12.
We still have 5 miles to make up.
Yeah, we
it's
still.
As far as for all intents and purposes,
Yeah,
it's a 12-mile
it's a
day.
12-mile day, and that's kind of what this little piece is 36 total miles, and we're doing it in 3 days. So we figured if we break it up and do at least 12 a day, that was kind of our goal, since we got kind of thrown off track with the late shuttle. So, but yeah, we're gonna get to camp. It's 5:30 maybe, and get set up, have some dinner, visit a little bit, and hit the hay to get some more done tomorrow. We're thinking maybe tomorrow, if we can get going early enough, we can make a little more miles and get back on our regular schedule, because that would leave us with just a little over 8-mile day on Wednesday, which would be nice because we've got to get everything set up at Shaw's for our food drop in the 100-mile wilderness because we're planning on leaving Thursday morning to start that. So anyway, we will let you know when we get camp set up. Hopefully we'll remember to show it to you. All right. See you down the trail. All right, we got tent set up. We're here. Coach is over there.
Deuce out in the 100 power line.
Yeah, we're right off of a power line. Deuce is out there. He's gonna watch the stars tonight. I think we're gonna go out to these rocks, maybe find a place to sit and eat dinner. But yeah, it's just right inside. The trail's right here. It goes around this way. There's Blaze. And we're tucked right over here. Alrighty. Well, I guess this is good night. Stay tuned for tomorrow's adventures.